Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Shopping with Elyse, where we're going to be talking about time capsules as always. And I'm going to give you guys a recommendation for a product that I think you really need, especially when you are going back to school. So as many of you know, we did a 4th of July occasion. We talked about Mother's Day, we talked about Father's Day, all of these great holidays that, are a great opportunity to buy time capsules and create them. But the August month is a bit sleepy, and we've really thought long and hard about what we could talk about in August. And I think the back to school time capsules are exactly the way to go, especially with the way the world is in right now. We will hopefully be returning back to school in the classrooms this fall, and most of you guys will be going back in September. So August, it's a great time to prep for, the first day of school. And what do you need? Of course, pencils, paper, binders, books, but also a time capsule. So this is the next generation digital time capsule. It is an amazing way to capture how you feel in that very moment, how your child feels going back to school, especially where we're at right now. We have just been through virtual learning, Zoom University. We've missed out on a ton of experiences, plays, sports teams, just getting together with friends during recess and chatting and catching up. A lot of kids have been pulled out of that environment, and they're finally being able to go back. So I think it's really important that we commemorate this and do something special this fall as they go back. So I'm going to be recommending the 50-year DIY time capsule. Why? Because it is so affordable. It is so simple. It's one of our original products. It's made to last a very long time, 50 years. But more importantly, it's really easy to do. You can film it from your smartphone. So you don't have to be a pro by any means. You don't have to get a videographer to come into your home. You have more than enough creativity to film really whatever you want. So think about what you do already. If you're a parent who takes a picture of your child before they go to school, their first day of school outfit, this is perfect for you. This is just taking that experience right to the next level. And I'll explain to you a little bit after what exactly I mean by that. But for those of you who just joined the live, we are talking about time capsules, and we're talking about the 50-year DIY time capsule. You can buy that right now on Amazon or on Amazon Prime. If you want a speedy delivery, you can do that. We're going to be doing an unboxing as always, and so you guys understand, what you're purchasing when you purchase it on Amazon. Although there is that silver time capsule picture, you will not be getting a silver time capsule. You'll be getting the luxury packaging. So I'll explain to you exactly what that means. But first, I want to open up and say, this is built on unique technology. It's made right here in the United States. And when you think of a 50-year DIY product, this product is primarily video. So it's a 30-minute video message. It does last for your lifetime. It doesn't rot. It won't get lost. So because we're doing a back-to-school time capsule episode, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the ways that you can use these for your children and for students if you're a teacher. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a 30-minute interview. If you have a child who's very camera shy, or maybe you are someone who's watching who thinks the 50-year DIY product is great for them, even if you aren't, in the realm of the episode we're talking about, so not a student, not a parent, totally fine. I'll give you some more ideas as well, because it's a great product. It's very versatile, and anyone can use it. Every single one of our time capsules centers on a story, and everyone has a story to share. So the 50-year DIY is just the most affordable option that we have. And it's a really great option for those of you looking to dip your toes into the world of Not Forgotten, understand how our products work by experiencing, making your first one before you graduate to the next level, which would be, the 150-year DIY, 300-year DIY, memory box, in-home concierge, so on and so forth. There's a lot going on here, but we're just going to focus on one product for today. So these are the best for video messages. So again, if you're watching and you're not part of the back to school realm, totally fine. You can purchase these for any type of event. Weddings are a really great one because, brides, grooms, they can get together and tell some funny stories, have that 30-minute beautiful video preserved for 50 years. A family can do annual messages. You can have families filming their traditions. Sick people, if they're leaving a series of messages for people to open in the future, that's really important. Moms can film a 30-minute interview with their child every year. So that's, of course, what we're talking about today. And you could also create this lifetime series, right? So when you're making a time capsule as easy as the 50-year DIY, you could do one once a year. And you could really start to create this life series so that you can capture your child as they go through all of their academic experience, whether you're starting with a 6th grader or a 1st grader, regardless, you're gonna be so grateful that you've created this footage and that you've taken the time to create a time capsule. So this is a next generation gift. It is with a difference. It's all about being easy to do, affordable, and built to last your lifetime. So I'm going to show you guys the 50-year DIY video so you get a better idea of what I'm talking about, and then we'll check back in and talk a little bit more about how you guys can use it to give you some ideas. So see you in a bit. Okay, so for everyone who just joined, hopefully that video made a little bit more sense, especially, talking about the products we're going to be talking about today, since we do have 6 to choose from on our Amazon storefront. And you may get a little lost deciding which is the best option for you. So again, the 50-year DIY is perfect. It's so simple. It's very simple. It's for someone who appreciates the basics, who wants to, the original time capsule. And secondly, it's really budget friendly. So of course we have a range of products. It's for someone who doesn't want to spend $1,500 but still wants to create a long lasting video that they can leave behind for their loved ones to watch, or perhaps they just have a story to tell and to keep in their family tree, or a secret to be open. So really up to you guys what you want to do with them. But again, 50-year DIY, it's preserved for 50 years, and all of our time capsules have various different durations. So if you are interested in making a time capsule, but you want it a little bit longer than 50 years, 150 is our next duration, and 300 is our final. 150 is 5 generations of your family, 300 is 10 generations. So it's a considerable amount of time. You can pass this video down. You can, save your wisdom, save your love story. If you're doing a wedding time capsule, for example, if you've graduated from college or high school or elementary school and you want to do a time capsule, this is a great option. I think the 50-year DIY is perfect for especially younger kids as you're just kind of making your way through school. And it's a really, really easy way, a fun way to capture the most of your child as they grow up. As we know, kids grow up so quickly. One day they're 4 foot tall, one day he's 6 foot tall, and he is a grown man. So we want to just capture the entirety of that growth in a time capsule. And all of our time capsules are told in various different ways, but I will say that when you are filming them, you can use your phone, you can use an iPad camera, you can use your desktop, you can have your child sit in front of a laptop and talk. Really up to you guys on what you want to do, but I will say that through personal experience, the iPhone or smartphone has a better camera usually. So definitely think about that when you are deciding, where you want to film or what device you want to film on. So you can do this in a variety of different ways, but you can use our Not Forgotten app. We have a lot of rich storytelling tools. So if you are someone who doesn't quite know the questions to ask to utilize the most of this time capsule and to get the most, emotional responses, so really deep reflection, we have all those questions for you. And when you do purchase the 50-year DIY time capsule, you do have 2 options. So one, you can select from a range of video templates to guide you through your reflection. So this is really great for kids because sometimes kids get in front of the camera, they don't quite know what to do, they clam up a bit, and they don't know what to say. So if you're trying to get some really good content out of your child, or maybe they're a bit camera shy, this is the way you want to go. We'll provide you with all the interview guides, all of those great questions to get your brain in the mode of time capsules and what you want to say. So kind of like journal prompts, but just sitting in front of a camera and some good questions. Or if your child is someone who's really confident in front of the camera, or they just have a lot to say, definitely just freeform it. Let them speak their mind. Let them say whatever they want to bring up, whatever they want to go over, and you'll get a really organic, natural video, which I think is definitely my favorite way to do it. When I made my own time capsule, I just free-formed, and I kind of thought, of course, before my time capsule, the bullet points I wanted to go over, because I'm a bit older, but kids are, different, and they're just honest and open, and they'll just say whatever's on their mind, so I think capturing that is really beautiful. Now, with every one of our products, we do map them so that they're never lost, and we do this in 3 different ways. So first, we will give you a record of your time capsule. It's bound and attached to your genealogy record. Second, your time capsule is mapped to your location on the International Time Capsule Society Registry. That's a mouthful. And third, you get a library card from the International Time Capsule Society. So to clear it up for you guys, we are the technology behind the International Time Capsule Society. So over COVID, we were helping them digitize tens of thousands of time capsules, and they're using our exclusive technology to preserve time capsules from all across the world, from Detroit to Barcelona. People are making time capsules, they're seeing the value in them, and they're getting excited about it. So you guys may be the first people in your city, in your state, your town, your location to create a time capsule, and it's going to be a really historical thing, especially if you're creating a life series for your child. There's a lot of cool features to this time capsule as well. The opening date can be set between any time in the next 50 years. So the day that you create it in the next 50 years, you can set the opening date. Remember, it is a time capsule. So you make the video and then you lock it away and you pick a special day to open it. So it's like a little Christmas gift, any type of gift, right? And that's really the beauty of making time capsules, because there are 2 gifts in one. So of course, sitting down and making it is a lot of fun. You're able to reflect, but then you kind of forget about it. And then you have this date in the calendar for future anniversaries, for future celebrations, reunions, where you can sit back and open that beautiful video and watch it and really learn about where you were at that time compared to, of course, where you are now. So with kids, this is huge because they're living through their formative years, and it's a perfect time to capture their growth into adulthood and what they think, their belief system, their values. A lot of their favorites will change. So it's a really cool way to kind of monitor your child by doing this 30-minute video every year. And if you are, if you're a parent who maybe either takes too many photos of your kid or you don't have any, this will still be a great method of storage for you, because you'll have this video. It'll be safe and secure, ready to be drawn from a library whenever you want. And it'll be downloadable as well, so you can share it on your social media. So again, when they graduate high school, if you've started this in 6th grade and you've made them, in the morning of their first day of school, instead of standing outside and taking a picture, you wake up a little bit earlier, you do a 30-minute time capsule. You then have your 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, you get the deal, all the way up to high school, and you get this whole life series. It's kind of like the episode, 6th grade, 2nd episode, 7th grade. So you kind of build this really beautiful film of your child. If I had kids, I would totally do this. I think this is amazing, and it is an organizational time capsule. So you do not have to worry about a hard drive, a USB, a YouTube link, a Vimeo, a backup. You just make the video, we archive it for you, you don't stress, you enjoy yourself, and you open it on your opening date. So it's a great way to record the best of their life, to record their ever-changing opinions, their preferences, their likes, what they want to accomplish, maybe their goals, and it's a great way to get them thinking about their childhood and what they want to get out of, life and school, and where they want to go next. So this product is more so about their life now, because it likely won't outlive them. It's a 50-year time capsule. And I want to tell you guys the basics too. For those of you new here, we have 6 products, but every single one of our products, regardless of the price and the extras that they all have these 3 basics. So first, our time capsules are never lost. All of our credentials, by the way, are all the way at the bottom of our Amazon storefront to the right, I believe. So everything I'm saying is backed up there. But number 1, our time capsules are never lost because they are all linked to a person's family history through GEDCOM, and they're mapped with the International Time Capsule Society. Secondly, our time capsules never rot. Not Forgotten does cover all time capsules against data rot and technology obsolescence with a cast iron combination of preservation policy and data storage in climate-controlled vaults in the US. So we have an entire way to protect your time capsules from rotting away, from technology obsolescence, which we'll get into in a little bit later, but we do adhere to standards set forth by the US Library of Congress and the US National Archives and Records Administration. So truly, when you guys make a time capsule with us, rest assured you will be able to find it when you want it. You'll be able to watch it whenever you want, and it'll be something that you could pass down for generations. Reuters covered us, and they actually said that Not Forgotten strives for immortality, which is the exact same wish your audience has for their family stories. So if you guys are someone who, loves capturing memories, this is definitely the product for you. And if you have a lot of old photos and videos and you're not quite sure where to store them, you can refer to our memory box, because that is 20 gigabytes. It is up to 7,000 photos or up to 20 hours of video. And it gives you a really safe space to store it. So if you're wondering, Elyse, why wouldn't I just use iCloud? Through technology research, we found out that the methods of storage we're currently using aren't that safe. And data rot is a huge issue that is just inevitable. So it's like if you look at an old photo, most likely it's gotten blurry, discolored, brown, the edges have curled up, and you can see the wear and tear of age. It just is how it is. And we've learned through technology research that same thing happens to our digital media. So the same thing happens. It'll start to age, but it just looks differently, right? Because it's video. So it can get a little bit blurry, the glitches can come up, the sound can be impacted, and you think you have these amazing pictures and these videos saved, and you might run into some real issues when data rot hits. So at that 10-year mark, when you have photos and videos and voicemails that are 10 years or older, they become really highly susceptible to data rot, and data rot can completely ruin your files. So if you ever go to open up a file and it says file corrupt, or you get that spinning wheel of death and nothing ever opens, your file has been plagued by data rot, and it's going to be really, really hard to retrieve, if not impossible. So in some cases, of course, you do lose your footage. Now, we're talking about back to school time capsules here. They obviously revolve around your child, and this is a really important thing to take note of, because similarly to, going to a wedding and shooting their wedding, and if you miss that kiss, you'll never ever be able to get it back. You can't replay your wedding day kiss. Same thing with your childhood. You cannot get these photos and videos back. You can't go from 9 to 18 again. It's just not going to happen. So these are the most precious moments of your family lives. I think raising children and also just being a child and going through the aging process is the most important part of your life. And these are very formative years. So we want to make sure that we're taking good care of your photos, of your videos, so that you have that video of your baby taking her first steps, and you have that video of your son going through middle school graduation with acne and braces and in his awkward stage, and you have that video of him graduating from high school, much taller, his skin's clear, he's going to a college that's really great, he's excited, maybe he has a girlfriend. There's a lot of life events that happen, and you want to capture those, and more importantly, when you do capture them, you want to make sure that the files are never lost. So, the same thing goes for our phones. We collect terabytes of information, of data. We take pictures and videos of everything. But if we don't back up our phones, or, so our phones break and things just disappear and you lose them. And again, you can't get those moments back. So it's really important for us all to think long and hard about how we are storing our data and how we can do it better for the future, so that when we do want to look back at those photos, one, they're not impossible to find, and two, they're high quality. When you do make a not forgotten time capsule and you shoot that video of your child on the first day of school talking about what they think the academic year is going to be like, how excited they are to catch up with some friends, maybe they have a best friend standing right next to them because they always walk to school together, whatever the case may be, when you visit that video 10 years from now, 20 years, 30 years, even 50 years, it will be as fresh as the day you filmed it. So that's something that we can tell you, and it's what we're really proud of here at Not Forgotten, because we want you guys to remember the very best of your lives, as well as, the hard times too. And that's why we have other time capsule packages that allow you to sit down with a videographer and do a life story, or allow you to include digital media assets on there. So if you want to upload some files, you get some storage space included with some more time capsules. The 50-year DIY, you don't get any storage. It's just the 30-minute video message, but it is the one video that actually matters. So even if you decide you don't want to put things in a memory box and you just go off and you take photos on your phone and you take videos on your phone, that's fine. But you are keeping this 30-minute video message in a not forgotten time capsule so that if anything happens and you lose the rest of your stuff, this is the video that matters. This is the video of them talking to the camera, to their parent, to their friend, whoever's filming them, talking again about their life, about what they're excited to do, and how they are feeling through living through these formative years. Not to mention, we are just, in this weird post-COVID reality, and we're living through this, and kids are experiencing this. They're experiencing the social distancing at school, the masks, the virtual learning, the Zoom university. They're not getting the same childhood as, you and I did. So I think it's really important to note that they are living through history, and we should be recording that and have something to look at when they're telling their grandkids that, we lived through the COVID-19 pandemic, and I was in 7th grade at the time, and my whole life was changed, and this is how. And you are able to show them literally videos of you in 7th grade, talking about your life from when you were a child. So your kids are going to be able to watch that on, they'll be able to put it on the TV. Again, it's really high quality. They'll be able to watch it from whatever devices we're using in the future. Who knows? But they'll be able to access it, and it'll be a really beautiful moment. So it adds that extra layer to your storytelling too. So picture your child now a grandpa, and they're telling their grandchildren about their life, and they're able to look back on this and bring it up. Because they've downloaded the video, they have it, it's theirs, and they can use it and view it whenever they want. It is a really beautiful product, and we've seen a lot of success in other sectors too. Wedding parties, like I said, each person in the wedding party can leave a message for the bride and groom. They can open it on an anniversary. They can open it on just a random day that they choose. It really doesn't matter. Graduating groups of friends. Again, a lot of people in college graduated virtually in 2020, and I think in 2021 as well. But they can get together, they can film their, college time capsules, and they could have that reunion in the calendar for, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever. But it gives them that extra incentive to get together and really open these time capsules and watch them together and see how their life looks compared to how they thought it would look. And of course, you have these reflection questions so that people are going to be talking about who they think they're going to marry, what job they think they'll have, where they think they'll live, what they think they'll believe in. Will they be a vegan? Will they be, an Olympic athlete? Will they be having 5 kids? Who knows? But the beauty of it is that you get to sit down with your friends, predict it, and then look back on it years from now and see, who was right, who was wrong, and how things have changed. New mothers absolutely love this product. It's a great product to either capture your pregnancy or capture, your first year with your baby, sitting across the camera, holding your baby, again, doing those same predictions, thinking, my child's going to love basketball, and they're going to love the color green, and they're going to be a Gemini. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you guys are into, but you're giving yourself this beautiful video that you're going to be able to look back on. And as a child, as someone, who has obviously parents, I would love to be gifted a gift for my 21st birthday that was, my mom holding me as a child, as a young mother, talking about what she thought my childhood was going to be like and what I was going to be like. And we'd be able to open it up together. So if you are a new mom and you have a baby and you make a time capsule, you could set that opening date from 21 years from now on your child's birthday. And you already have this amazing birthday gift that you and them are going to love. And it's going to be that beautiful bonding moment where you get together and you can watch something special, no matter what happens, no matter if all of your USBs, if you're living in a house that gets flooded and all of your photos are ruined and your videos and your USBs, you have this one video that really, really matters, and it's a beautiful memory that we have preserved for you in the highest quality that you can visit and watch whenever you want. So I want to unpack the kit with you to tell you guys, exactly what you'll be getting when you do get a not forgotten time capsule. But for those of you who just joined, I'm going to show you one more video so you can imagine the ways that we can use this time capsule, especially when it comes to back to school, because this, again, is a huge time for students as they pivot back into traditional learning after such a crazy year. Okay, so hopefully you guys got a better idea of how these can be utilized as gifts as well, because it's a really affordable product and it makes an amazing gift. You know, time capsules turn individual lives into the ultimate gift. So if you guys are interested in either gifting your child a really fun first day of school gift, and it can kind of incentivize them to, you know, actually sit down and do it with you because it'll be a gift and they'll be excited to receive it. That's a great idea, and you can wrap it up and stick a bow on it. We're gonna go through the unboxing very soon. But you are going to be combining, you know, so many different tools to ensure that your time capsule is, you know, always there whenever you need it. And we are with you every step of the way. We are combining preservation expertise, the highest archiving standards, intelligent tracing tools, exclusive mapping technology, and then a process of meticulously cataloging each time capsule. So once you make it, you don't have to worry about it. And that is the most important thing, especially as parents. You guys have so many things going on. The school year is crazy busy. You have just so many responsibilities that the last thing you need is to figure out how to archive a time capsule for 50 years. So leave that to us. That's our job. Your job is just to create a beautiful moment with your child and get a really great video. So we do pride ourselves on making these time capsules extremely easy to use. We want everyone in the world to be able to make one. So, you know, we have to make them very hassle-free. It was designed with this in mind so that anyone in your family can make a time capsule. Even your grandma, your grandpa, your great-grandma, you know, whatever, if they want to make one, they can. Our products are, you know, for everyone. And we do uniquely solve the issue of how to keep stories safe, all family history, all memorabilia. If you guys have a treasure box in your family, if you digitize all of those items, you put them in a digital memory box, we can save them for you for up to 150 years. So it's making these really important family memories accessible for a family to enjoy. So this is a great way to kind of transform the way you save your family history and the way you view it as well. So, you know, imagine your grandchildren being able to introduce your mother to their children in 100 years' time. With not forgotten products, you can. And imagine, you know, your mom's relief at having all of her memorabilia safe, accessible, protected, ready to be drawn from a library for hundreds of years. We've gotten a lot of media attention. Women Daily calls this innovative new take on time capsules the gift of immortalizing one's life for centuries to come. And Fortune Herald hails it as a scrapbook that will live on for centuries. So if you guys are someone, you know, you love scrapbooking as well, this is the gift for you. If you are someone who takes pictures of everything, you document everything, this is going to be something that you are so grateful that you made. When you look back, you know, in 10 years or whenever you choose the opening date, whether that's, you know, something for like her sweet 16th birthday. If you guys are doing a 6th grade video right now and you set the opening date for her sweet 16 and you guys can watch it during her birthday for your daughter, that's an amazing gift. So think about it, because when you make these, again, they're 2 gifts in one. So you can have like a big landmark birthday, your gift's already checked off. You know, you have this great moment that they're gonna be so grateful for having. And we all know how important memories are, and the best ones never fade. But what keeps memories alive? It's really important when you consider how time is so unkind to our media, to CDs, to photographs, to videos. We now know that even digital data rots as the years pass. So, you know, photos fade, videos warp. It's just the way that it goes. It's not as secure to save everything as we hope. And for people who do cherish their memories and the stories that they tell, this is an extremely hard truth to swallow, because it means that memories will fade and stories will die, but Not Forgotten works extremely hard to change this. We safeguard all of your cherished memories so that you guys can have them for centuries. And I think that is incredible. When you do gift someone one of these time capsules, you're telling them that their story matters, so much that you want to preserve it for 50 years and keep watching it, and keep extrapolating that wisdom and, you know, learning from them. Again, so for people who do want a long-lasting, a thoughtful gift, this is an amazing choice. It's really affordable, and it's giving you something that is, you know, a one-time fee. You only pay once. You pay one fee, and then you have a video that you can visit for 50 years. It's not a subscription base, which I want to say, because a lot of people get nervous about that, because they say our prices are affordable for what we're offering. So are we charging monthly? We're not. We just want you guys to make an amazing video, and then we want to archive it. We're passionate about storytelling here. We're passionate about family history, and we know that you guys are too. So this is an amazing gift, and for $79, you can get the luxury packaging on Amazon or on our storefront, on our website, whatever. But the Amazon is the best way because you have Amazon Prime. So definitely look into that. This is an amazing gift. It blends, you know, a distinctly personal touch and a huge convenience. It's built on unique technology. It's made right here in the United States, and it's made to be kept for a while. So let's unbox this and just go through it on our Friday right before we hop into the weekend, and you guys can purchase these time capsules and create your very first one for back to school, or maybe just create one for your child enjoying their summer break, and then you can create one for their first day if you like it. But you first receive this really beautiful navy envelope with the gold logo. And when you open it, you have a few things. So, you get all this good stuff. First, you get the brochure. Now, the brochure is, in my opinion, one of probably the best thing that we can give you. It is just an amazing tool. If you are someone who likes, because these are mostly digital products, but the luxury packaging makes them tangible. If you are someone who likes something to hold on to, you want to either wrap it up, stick a bow on it because it's a gift, or just for yourself, you want to keep everything in one safe place, this is perfect. This brochure is a matte navy, really high quality material. I do live shoppings all the time. I opened the same one and it has not, you know, creased or looked bad at all. It looks brand new. So we've kind of broken up the brochure into a few different sections. Number 1, who we are. Number 2, how it works. 3, customer stories. 4, get inspired. 5, privacy policy, frequently asked questions, and contact us. So, you know, we tell you guys a little bit about who we are, how obsessed we are with stories, why we think it's a great idea for you guys to make one, and how it works. So if you guys are a little bit nervous about, you know, uploading the video, or you don't quite know how to access it after you've uploaded it, how to set up your account, don't worry, we have all of that written down step by step. It could not be easier. We tell you how to create your story on video, how to share your story on a stunning video platform, whatever you choose. Of course, we preserve it, and we tell you how to find it once you do make it. Now, we also have, you know, inspirational stories. And then if you are completely hopeless in the tech realm, page 13 will be a lifesaver. Just tells you the basic ways on how to get started, how to set up your account, and how to do everything that you need to do in order to make the most out of your not forgotten time capsule. And we do have the Digital Preservation Trust. The trust has been established for, you know, their primary mission is to ensure that the survival of not forgotten archives, you know, it happens, and we help keep our promises to our customers for centuries to come. So we have an entire trust fund. It's designed to live long beyond the life of the company. You know, if Not Forgotten stops being a company, we want you guys to still have your data, your time capsules. They'll be safe and secure in a library because we are a registered special library. So there's that extra safety that, you know, you may not get with other companies, and I think that is really important to note. Even if our company no longer operates, or we sell something completely different, or we are bought out, whatever the case may be, you don't have to worry. Rest assured, your video will be there. Now, a lot of people love family research. They love putting their family tree together. And I think that we're all becoming much more conscious of the time that we have on this earth and how we can make the most out of it, and also how we can leave a legacy. So this is a great step in order to do that. Even if you're watching and you're saying, you know, I'm not going back to school in September, but I still want to make one, and I want to try this one first because it's the original product, and it's, you know, very affordable, budget friendly, simple to make. Definitely do one. You don't want to regret not making one. For example, Richie shares his story on page 18, and one of the quotes he says is, "I regret not using the opportunity to film my dad's Not Forgotten video when he was alive. It's cool how Not Forgotten links family history records to the videos." So if you guys, you know, have someone in your family that's maybe sick right now, or they're struggling, take a video of them, have them talk about their, you know, best moments of their life, their biggest lessons, and their advice to pass down for generations, so that you guys can always learn from them and keep them alive in their memory and in your memory. So we also have filming tips too. So, you know, decide who asks the questions, consider the backdrop, the lighting, prepare your answers, all that good stuff. And there's just a lot going on. So this brochure is perfect, especially if you're gifting it, because you won't get, you know, if you give this to your aunt and she's calling you and saying, okay, you gave me a digital time capsule, what do I really do with that? How do I make it? This brochure will get you out of all of those conversations, all of those questions, and you don't have to worry about anything. You just give them a great product and you sit back and let them enjoy. So the brochure is a must-have, in my opinion. Now, secondly, we have the certificate of asset contribution. So these are two really important pieces of paper that you'll be getting when you do buy a time capsule. First, this is a great little piece of paper. It's to certify that your video has been incorporated into the assets of the Digital Preservation Trust. It's established to ensure that your legacy can be passed from generation to generation. And at the bottom, it tells you exactly how to view your records at the Not Forgotten Library. Super easy. File it away, put it somewhere safe, and keep it. Then you have the one that's a bit smaller that you can put in your will. Now this is amazing because you can just ensure, that extra step that nothing gets lost. It's the will and estate bequest, and it's perfect. So again, it's just so your family knows that you've made a time capsule. It's to say, hey guys, I've created a story and this is where you can find it. So again, you can locate your video at the bottom. It tells you another way to locate it. Then we have this really great piece of paper. I found out today that this is actually on archival paper. So this family tree graph will hold up really well. And I said to my friend, I was like, this thing, I've opened it and put it back so many times and it still looks really high quality. And she said it's because it's archival paper. And that I was like, okay, yeah, of course, Elyse, that makes sense. So of course we're in the business of archival. But you guys can sit down your children, whether that's on the first day of school or your family members or, at Christmas time, whatever, you guys are all together, maybe a family reunion, sit them down, start filling out your not forgotten family tree, starting with you in the middle, of course, and kind of extending outwards. Then when birthdays come up, holidays, occasions, you can refer back to this and see who has not made a not forgotten time capsule. Bam, you have a gift that you can give them. And you're also creating your own not forgotten family tree. So, you're killing two birds with one stone, and it's a great way to, benefit you, benefit them, and give them an amazing gift that they're really gonna love, and it's gonna be something brand new that they haven't received before. Of course, when you give a gift, how are they gonna get it? Well, they're gonna get this really cute little gift card, and it's gonna have their unique license code that they can redeem on our website. So once they scratch this off like a lotto, they'll be able to get their code and redeem it so they can create their time capsule as soon as they go on and do that. And in that's what you'll receive. So you'll receive the family tree on the archival paper. You'll receive these 2 certificates. You'll receive your gift card, and then you'll receive that brochure. And again, the brochure is definitely the one you want to grab. This is the most important part, in my opinion. Obviously, the gift card too, so they can actually use the time capsule you gift them. But the brochure just gives you so many great creative ideas on how to use these time capsules and how to make the most out of them. So again, if you guys just joined or you're right at the end and you're interested, I'm going to put one more video up so that you can imagine how to use these time capsules for yourself. I put the gift before and we did the product video, but lastly, the imagine video. Enjoy. Okay guys, I wanted to play one last video so you can get, that last bit of information, maybe some ideas on how to use it. But again, you're going to be able to have this beautiful video of your child, especially if you do a back to school time capsule. You make them do one once a year, just 30 minutes of their time, and you'll be able to build this beautiful life series of your child aging, going through school, experiencing all the firsts, changing their style, their hair, their makeup, whatever they choose to do. It'll be a great way for you to look back on it when they're older and to really create that special moment in the future. So if you guys want to buy a time capsule, now is the time. We are on Amazon for $79. You can have it delivered digitally. You can have it delivered with all the luxury packaging. And you really won't find anything else like this on the market, in my opinion. It's a new category of next generation product, and it's a one-of-a-kind gift. So it really is an experience. You're giving them this option to make an incredible video that we're going to be able to preserve in the highest quality. So if you guys want to buy it, now is definitely the time as we approach the last month of summer. And then head right into the fall and get into school. So this is going to be on your back to school necessities list. Add it and start your tradition today. Start to become a part of the Not Forgotten family, and you'll be so grateful that you were able to do that with your child, able to build these experiences and look back at them whenever you want. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, for being a part of this live. We do every Friday Amazon shopping, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be talking about our products, giving you some ideas on how to use these time capsules, and hopefully making the buying experience a little bit easier. If you have any questions, as always, comment down below and I will answer them. But thank you again. Have a great weekend.